For this exam, I observed 4 videos that were talking about whether it was ethical or unethical to do animal testing slash research testing. The first clip was in favor for animal testing. This clip described why animals are needed in research testing for hospital and clinics. It stated that the animals need to be tested on first because they are a living example that has cells, tissues, nerves, organs, etc., and that makes their genetic makeup similar to humans, so it is legal to do the testing on animals and not humans. The second clip was also in favor of animal testing. This clip speaks about why we need to do testing on animals, and it also addresses the concerns but states that mice are often used and it is less harmful to use a mouse than a person. The third clip was against animal testing. This clip described ways that we could replace animal studies with drug tests on human cells instead of cruelly hurting animals, and it is very expensive to do animal studies as well. The fourth clip was a cartoon of a bunny that is speaking about what happens to animals when they are in testing labs and the cruelty they go through. So I did the rubric grading, and you can see by the scores that this videos that were against animal testing scored higher. So the behavioral summary and analysis, the side that was against animal testing did a better job of expressing themselves behaviorally. The areas that the videos in favor for animal testing did not score high in were syntax, gestures, and organizations because they did not provide persuasion with their syntax and did not paint a mental picture for me like the other videos did. They also struggled in gestures because the videos that were in favor for animal testing were doctors speaking and they did not provide much for gestures. Although the videos that were against animal testing created imagery for me in their gestures and they were very organized and I felt very engaged in the videos. The side that emotionally did better was the side that was against animal testing. This side used pictures and videos of the cruelty to really hit people in their emotions by providing graphic and saddening images. They also added sound effects too, and they added music to hit people more in their emotions. And the one that used a cartoon, I think that it was a very emotional video because they were really trying to paint a mental picture of what happens in testing labs, and by using a actual bunny for their spokesperson was very smart. For the communication framework, cultural values really applies in this issue. Many individuals have cultural values about whether it is ethical or unethical to perform testing on animals. Empathetic listening was also seen in these videos. As a viewer watching these clips, you needed to attempt to understand the other person, which is empathetic listening. And the individuals that have the viewpoint in favor for animal testing still need to be mindful and empathetic of the viewpoint against animal testing. And nonverbal language had a big impact on these videos and how they can affect a person watching them. Some key aspects of these videos of nonverbal language was sound, voice, facial expressions, and gestures. Each video that used more nonverbal cues would affect how I felt about the video at the end. And that's the end of my presentation.